So we are going to do class 10 triangles, that is exercise 6.3 part 2. Now we have already learnt that there are three criteria for similarity of the triangles. The three criteria for the similarities are AA test of similarity, SSS test of similarity, and SAS. So in this whole exercise, you will see, students, that we try to prove the triangles by the three criteria. We just try to check by which criteria to be. There's no need of putting dash. Either we can write AA, SSS, SAS. So depending upon what we have to prove, we select the two triangles, prove by the criterion similarity, and hence prove the things that is asked. So let's do the first sum. Here, the fourth one, that is part 2, in this fourth sum, that in figure 6.36, so this is a figure 6.36, it is given the textbook that QR upon QS equals to QT upon PR. This is given. It's also given that angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. You have to show that triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. So sometimes if we don't understand exactly which two triangles to prove, that is PQS and TQR, if you find difficulty, so I can just suggest that you can draw the triangles separately and try to find out the which criterion is given. So if I draw PQS and TQR separately, now we find that PQS is a smaller triangle, TQR is a little bigger triangle. So when you draw PQS and triangle TQR, you find that QR, it is given that QR upon QS. Now this we have to prove similar. Now for that, we first analyze what is given. So we find that QR upon QS, yes, they are the corresponding sides of the two triangles, equals to QT upon PR. But here QT upon TR is given, but instead of QT upon, it should be PQ. So if we could write, if you could prove that PR and PQ are equal, if you could prove that PR and PQ are equal, then I can replace this PR with PQ. Then we get that the two sides are proportion, as we see QR upon QS and QT upon PQ. If I could prove this, then we find that two sides are proportion, which is already given. They have also given that angle 1 and angle 2 is equal. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2. And we also find it given that this angle Q, that is 1, which is denoted in the textbook. So this angle 1 and this angle 1. So this 1 and 1 is already equal. So they are saying that this angle Q and angle Q are equal, common angle. They are same for both the triangles. And the sides are almost proportional. The only thing which cannot be used that, because here instead of we want PQ, but instead of that PR. So we will try to prove whether PR and PQ are equal. Now one more fact is given, that angle 1 and angle 2. So if I consider angle 1 and angle 2 is a part of triangle PQR. So if you consider triangle PQR, we find that the base angles are equals. So if base angles are equal, so we can use isosceles triangle, that is converse of isosceles triangle theorem, which says that sides opposite to equal angles are equal. So from this fact we can say that PQ and PR are equal. So if I draw separately the diagram, that is PQR, we know that angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. So if angle 1 and angle 2 are equal, we can say that the sides opposite to this equal angles are also equal. So once we use this fact, we can prove very easily. So coming to the proof, how to write it down. So the first thing we can write that in triangle PQR. So after analyzing from back what we have supposed to do, we can write that in triangle PQR, it is given that angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. This is given. So angle 1 and angle 2 are given. From this we understand which is the side opposite to angle 1, it is PR. So PR. Which is the side opposite to angle 2, it is PQ. See, angle 2 PQ, angle 1 PR, that is PQ. So either you can write that sides opposite to equal angles, or you can also write converse of isosceles triangle theorem. Any particular reason is correct logical. So converse of isosceles triangle theorem, we are writing the PR equal to PQ. So from this we get that PR and PQ are equal. Next, it is also given that QR upon QS equals to QT upon PR. So now students, we know that PR and PQ are equal. So can we write instead of PR PQ? Yes, very easily we can write. So this is given and we have proved that PR and PQ are equal. So here we can write QR upon QS equals to QT upon PQ. So here, sorry, it is PQ. So we have proved that QR upon QS equals to PT upon Q. So now we can consider a triangle. Let's consider two triangle. Consider a triangle. Here we take PQS and triangle TQR. So when we consider two triangles, we have proved that the two sides are proportion. So which are the two sides proportion? So here we can write, therefore QR upon QS equals to QT upon PQ. This is from 5. We come to know they are equal, and then we can also say angle Q equals to angle Q, that is common angle from both. Angle Q is common for both the triangles. Therefore, you can say triangle PQS similar to triangle TQR by SAS, criterion of similarity, by SAS. I hope this is very understood. So we should analyze from back, try to find out what we require to prove. If you draw the diagram separately, you will get a clear picture. Yes, what we are supposed to do and how we have to manipulate the given. Coming to the next question, that is question number 5, we have S and T are the points on the sides PR and QR of triangle PQR, such that angle P equals to angle RTS. Show that triangle RPQ similar to triangle RTS. In this case, the diagram is not given. So from here we understand there is a triangle PQR. So let's draw an acute angle triangle PQR. So PQR we have drawn. It is given that S is a point on the side PR. So S is a point on the side PR. T is a point on the side QR. So T. So I have drawn anywhere. They have not specified. So S is a point on the side PR. T is a point on the side QR of triangle PQR. And they have also given that such that angle P, this angle P equals to angle RTS. So let's join this. So we find that this angle P and angle RTS, they are equal. It's given. We are supposed to prove that the bigger triangle RPQ is similar to RTS. As the name suggests, first when the diagram is not given, it is mandatory that you draw the diagram. Then you get a clear visualization how exactly it looks. So we find this angle and this angle is equal. Also when we separate it, you will find that one thing which is common in both the triangle is angle R, which is common angle. So here we know that already this is given, angle R is common. So these two triangles can be similar by AA. So writing the proof, so here directly, so half marks will be for the diagram. So consider triangle. Let's not change. When it is asked to prove, this correspondence never should change. So consider triangle RPQ and triangle RTS. And then when you consider, we can say in this triangle angle P. So angle P is equals to angle RTS. This is given. Also, it is clearly given that angle R is common in both the cases. That is common angle. They are equal. So angle R and angle R is equal common. Then we can say therefore triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS by AA test of similarity. They are equal. So we have proved very easily. The only thing is that the diagram part. So we have proved that angle R and angle R is common. Angle P and angle T is equal. Therefore the two triangles are similar by AA. Let's do the next sum. So here we understand the next sum, that is question number 6. In question number 6, it is given that if triangle ABE is congruent, see the sign. If triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACD, you have to show that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. So when you separate it, what exactly you have to prove? We come to know this is ADE. And the bigger triangle is ABC. Now we can just find key any other thing, anything which is common in both the triangle which we get already from this you have to prove. So here we come to know ADE and ABC. Angle A, when we separate it, yes, they are the common. So even if angle A is suppose 40°, even if I separate it, that A is not bifurcated into any angle. So angle A and angle A are equal. So we already know this fact. So we require the other things, one more fact, either if I have A already one, so I can either use AA, one more angle if I prove, then I can prove by AA, or I have to use the fact of SAS. These are the only two criterion by which I can prove that the two triangles are similar. Now let's analyze what is given. So here it is given that in triangle ABE, so when you just try to do this ABE, means this triangle ABE and triangle ACD, this is congruent to given. So can I prove that this angle B and angle D are equal? No chance, because this angle B is a smaller angle. So and this angle C. So here this angle cannot be proved. Similarly, if I say angle angle ABE, angle E means this part, okay, which doesn't exist here. Here my angle E is only this much, only this much. I take some other color. So actually angle E is only this much, but our angle E is given this whole thing. So here in this case, I think this particular fact is cannot be used. So now we'll be trying to prove, can I prove that the two sides are proportion by using that the two triangles are congruent? Now triangle ABE and ACD. So which letter should I use it so it will be useful to prove that the two triangles are similar for proportion? I can prove that here according to the letter I can say AD upon AB. So I need to prove AD upon AB. If it is equal to AE upon AC, then I can say the two triangles sides are proportion. And then angle A is also included between these two sides. So if angle A is included between this proportion sides, then I can say the two triangles are similar by SAS. So when you see this, I have to prove AD upon AB, students, and I have to prove that AE upon AC, right? So here we know that when two triangles are congruent, so I'll just write the proof. So when you have to write triangles are congruent, we know that the sides are equal. So triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACD. This is given. This fact is given. So if the triangles are congruent, we can say AB and AC are equal. AB and AC are equal. We also know that here we want AB and AC as the status, and we know that AE is also equal to AE is also AB and AC are equal, and we want AE. AE is also equal to AD. AE is also equal to AE is also equal to AD. This is CPCT. Okay, but here they are given this side is equal to this side is equal to this, but we want in proportion. So we want AB upon AD, we want AB upon AD or AD upon AB. So we have to write this instead of AE equal to AD, we can just write this is same as AD equal to E. So when I say that AE equal to AD, it is same as AD equal to AE, one and the same, right? So this is by CPCT. Again we get here I want upon in the form of upon. So can I divide this 2 and 4? If I divide to equation 2 and 4, that means LHS upon LHS and RHS upon RHS. And if I do that, I'll get AB upon AD and I'll get AC upon AE. So here I'll get AB upon AD and AC upon AE. So therefore I can prove that the two sides are proportion. So here we have, I will divide 2 and 4. So I'll get AB upon AD equals to AC upon AE. So here we can write 2 divided by 4. So if you divide, you get the two sides are proportion. Please check, see AB upon AD, and here we have AC upon A, and angle A is already given. So here we can say, here now we can consider triangle. We can consider triangle AD. Okay, I'll take the bigger triangle ABC because we have AB the first letter, so that is why we have taken, and triangle ADE. So when I consider this triangle, here we have that is AB upon AD. See this first two letters equal to AC upon AE. This is from 5 we can say. Also we know the fact that angle A is equals to angle A, that is common angle. Common angle. Therefore, we can see next step. Therefore, triangle ABC similar to triangle ADE, and the reason is two sides are proportion and the equilateral angle is also equal. Therefore, the two triangles are similar by SAS test. Correct? SAS test. Question number 7 is also the similar, where we have to prove the similar here. We are trying to prove the two triangles are similar, right? This is question number 6. Question number 7 also we deal with the similarity where we prove that the two triangles are similar. Coming to question number 7. Question number 7, where the diagram is already given. Question number 7, the diagram is given. Where it is given that, I'll just draw here A, B, here E is given. Here we have a perpendicular, D is perpendicular. The point where it meets is the point P, and this is C. So let's go to question number 7. It says that altitudes AD and CE of triangle ABC intersect each other at the point P. You have to show that AEP is similar to triangle CDP. The first thing. Second thing, you have to prove that triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Third, we have to prove that triangle AEP similar to triangle ADB. Fourth one, we have to prove that triangle PDC similar to triangle BEC. Four things we have to prove. Okay, and this is also a very easy sum. So it is very clear cut question. We have three criteria, and by using the three criteria we can prove. The first thing, you have to prove that. So we have to prove this two triangles. So let's take this trend. When you see this diagram, AP and triangle CDP. So E and D are 90 degree. And you can find that angle APE and CPD, they are vertically opposite angle. So first, consider triangle. We consider the triangle AEP and triangle CDP. So we consider these two triangles. We can say that angle APE is equals to angle CPD, that is vertically opposite angle. They are vertically opposite angle. Then number 2, we can say angle E and angle D are equal. This we can write given. Therefore, the two triangles are similar by AA. So the first part is proved. So here you can find very easily we are proving it just by writing the criterion. So the first part is proved. Similarly, the second part here, I'm sorry for that, here we have to prove that triangle ABD similar to triangle CBE. So when you consider triangle ABD and CB, you can find that B letter, this B is common. This B is common for both. Correct? So here we can just take here, consider triangle ABD and triangle CBE. Consider triangle ABE and triangle, okay, CBE. So CBE. So when you consider triangle CBE and ADB, so here angle B is common. So here we can say angle B equals to angle B, that is common angle. Common angle. And we also know the 90 degree again perpendicular in triangle ABD. D is 90 degrees. So angle D, and here in the small triangle that is CBE, E is 90 degree. So again here given. Therefore we say that therefore triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Now here we are writing it. I'm not putting the box because again it gives this image. Then again I'll just write here, that is 8th one. You have to prove that triangle AEP similar to triangle ADB. AEP similar to triangle ADB. Again here you can find angle A is common. So again we will write step. Consider triangle AEP and triangle ADB. So when you take, you can say angle A and angle A, they are equal, that is common angle. Angle A equal to angle A, common angle. Also we can say angle E and angle D are equal, again given, and therefore triangle AEP is similar to triangle ADB, that is by AA test of similarity. So in all the whole the triangle we can prove by using AA test of similarity. See triangle next one, PDC and PDC and BEC. Again let us see, angle C is common, angle D and angle E, again they are equal, it is 90 degree. Therefore the two triangles are similar by AA test of similarity. So I hope you have understood, students, how to do it. So here we are just using the three criterion and proving it very easily.